name is Eric Diaz. I'm going to be discussing 3M, the company, for my Finance 139 course. Um, so, first of all, I'd like to talk about the liquidity of 3M. So, to talk about liquidity, we have to look at the cash and cash equivalents. And as of December 31st, 2016, 3M had cash of 2,398,000. The year prior, they had 1,798,000. So there was definitely an increase in cash from 2015 to 2016. And the only way that this would happen, well, one of the ways that this could happen is with an increase in net sales. So with more sales, that means there's more cash. And this would mean that since 3M has more cash than the year prior, that 3M would be more liquid this year than it was before. Mainly because cash is the most liquid asset a company can have. And if 3M has more cash this year than it did before, then that would mean that 3M is more liquid than it was the year prior, per se. So now to discuss 3M's valuing method for inventory. It's basically determined by a first in, first out basis. Inventories are stated at the lower of cost or the market. So cost is then determined by the first in basis. So it's a very simple method to do so. Now I'd like to discuss 3M's common equity. And the common equity for year 2016 was 10,298,000. The year prior, it was 11,428,000. So there was definitely a decrease in equity. And typically this happens with a result of payment of dividends. There was an increase in dividend payments from 2015 to 2016. Cash dividends for 2015 was 2,561,000, and the following year, which was 2016, there was more cash dividends of 2,678,000. So because of these dividend payments, there was a decrease in common equity from 2015 to 2016. Now, when looking at operating income, there was definitely an increase from 2015 to 2016. The operating income for 2016 was 7,223,000. For the year before, in 2015, it was 6,946,000. So there has been a steady increase throughout the years up until now in operating income, and this is due to increase in sales and the decrease in cost of sales. So that's what definitely helps operating income. And now to discuss 3M's net income available to common stockholders for the year 2016 on the income statement. It is shown as 5,050,000. For year 2015, it's shown as 4,833,000. So these numbers are pretty easily derived since there is no preferred stock for 3M. Another thing to be discussed is the basic per share. And the basic per share for 2016 is 8.35, and the diluted per share is shown as 8.16. So no significant difference between the two. And the year prior, the basic per share was 7.72, and the diluted per share is 7.58. And the major difference between the two is that the diluted per share includes preferred stock. So when further conducting my research on 3M, I also referred to Yahoo Finance and the 3M annual report that I downloaded from 3M's website. When comparing the two, the data and all the financials were exactly the same. So both were good references in doing my research on 3M. So if any other researcher wants to look up 3M, they could either use Yahoo Finance or the annual report. The data on both are exactly the same, and they're really good references to use. To conclude my video, I did further research on 3M on moneycentral.msn.com, and on the website, there's a section that analyzes the stock, and 3M is expected to outperform in 2017. The 1 year price target is $263.67 a share. The current closing price on 3M is $236.35 cents a share, and the EPS estimate is 11.23. And from an analyst recommendation, from 5 different expert opinions, 2 of them are recommending to buy and 3 are recommending to hold. So it's a really promising stock, and I would further encourage to purchase the stock before it rises in value. Thank you.